Hey,
my man. Over there, man.
Somewhere out there. What's going on, YouTube? This is the Unapologetic Instructors, Jonesville Dirty. Y'all motherfuckers gonna say your name?
What up?
What up?
Oh,
If you don't know by now, you ain't gonna know.
God, you gotta hog the whole table?
You really talking about hogging whole tables?
God, let me get my...
You in?
I'm not even on the table.
Nah, he's sitting over there in the corner in the cut. He hiding.
Is it Sean? No, I'm getting.
No, you ain't though.
You ain't in there.
Yo,
Just sit right in the middle, Hawk.
Am I in there?
What the God damn, you gonna move the damn whole table?
Y'all realize we should have had this shit set before we clicked on that button, right?
Y'all came with a bunch of
see,
times,
we're
but you didn't want to be. I ain't want to be late.
I hear you.
I'm like a flat. I ain't a flatbed. I got fucking
He
appointments.
does tend to want to be late on a lot of different times.
I like to be
Whoa,
on.
whoa,
I have
whoa,
appointment time.
Yeah, you do.
Can you see me? Am I good? Am I sitting right?
Everybody can see
Yeah.
you.
Are we all in?
You're sitting great. You're doing a great job.
Are we all in?
Does that hair glow in the
Hair
dark?
blocking Amanda.
No, I'm trying to like wiggle out.
Just asking. It looks
Yeah,
like
they
No.
right there,
the
D.
dark stuff.
Hi, Justin. How you been? I have not been. Where you been?
All
I've been hiding.
I know. Hi.
Nah,
But you pop up on videos though. But any other time I don't see you.
Yeah. Stick and move. Stick and move. Gotta keep your distance.
It's gonna be a
People
mess.
want to
like
try to
this.
assassinate you.
all right. So let's start this off by letting it be known.
Fuck, why you gotta look so
Everybody
pissed
here
off,
is a reefer.
Here
Mine
we go.
is a lot like
Here we go.
Waffle House. But some people like to have pancakes at Waffle House. One of us is not the same.
Not like the others.
I was wondering what the cake mix. The pancake mix.
He brought pancakes to Waffle House.
Is this Burger King? Is it Waffle House? I'm confused.
Mine is
No,
like
it's
Waffle
Burger
House.
King
But you
Thursday.
cannot be.
That's like Taco Bell selling.
You cannot bring pancakes to Waffle House.
Oh, no, don't talk to
They
me about
serve
Taco Bell.
pancakes, motherfucker. Check the
No,
menu.
this dude want to put duck sauce
Yeah, but they don't
on
taste the
freaking
same.
burritos.
Oh, that shit is amazing.
Oh, that's good.
What's wrong
Bang.
with you?
Hell yeah, dog.
Okay, you got Daryl out of
No,
everybody
that
else.
shit's good, man.
All I'm going to say is you never tried it, so you don't know.
I've never
So-
tried it. Don't knock it till you try it.
There's a lot of stuff that I could definitely say I
And,
don't want to
and
try.
on the
Chicken
live
burrito.
that we had,
I'd have to be
Some
like
chick
super
called the
starving and
Ducky
not care what you give me at that point in
What if
time.
it's a chicken burrito? That makes sense.
When you
but
ever
that's
put
not
duck sauce
Yeah.
on a freaking burrito
Hell yeah,
anyway?
put duck sauce
While they
on
conversing,
shit.
if y'all don't mind giving us a few questions here and there, we would be willing to talk about any
yeah.
damn
Boss lady
thing.
here.
Hey, this is how we normally start.
Or
Nobody-
if
we need a
Somebody
first
had to
introduction.
I mean, they don't even know y'all name.
I said if they don't know by
You
now,
got
they ain't going to
Justin,
know.
you got Fitz, you got Hawk right here, you got D right here.
You don't got hot
Hawk
dog.
right there.
I did
Put your hand
No, you're blocking the
Just
screen.
random thoughts from Hawk.
Oh,
I'm about the screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
got the back, man.
You can't
So
see
we
Daryl's
got Timmy Turbo say we're live.
You can't see
You can't
Daryl's
see
head?
Daryl's head.
Daryl, scoot
Am I
up.
Well, come on,
Wait,
Hawk.
you
Come back
squeeze
here
it
with me,
Now
Hawk.
you're in. When you sit back like that, ain't no one
Come on back here with me.
Come
need
sit
Now
to
you
down.
gotta sit like first day of school.
We got we got old Parks on here chilling.
You gotta sit
What's
first day.
happening, Jay Parks?
Oh.
That was
Jay
my
Parks.
first student.
Yep. Right. See
what
why
are
you
your-
got to shout out Dirty
Did you
Joe?
see-
Like, what up?
Everybody
see
know the
him?
dirt.
Did you send him the link?
Oh,
Sitting at
Oh.
90 for the last 3
Shit.
hours. Ooh.
Hey, what do you,
Send him the
Dirty
link.
Jones, what do
You
you brush
seen
your
it.
beard with?
I can't.
Except with
Oh.
a wooden comb. He's just a wooden comb, guys.
oh yes, I do. Right here.
for no hair.
Send the link.
He's got hair just everywhere.
is
except for
soft.
you.
Oh,
Shit.
Falling off on me, bro.
It shed a little bit. I need to get
A
clipped.
little bit, motherfucker. Shit.
Hey.
It's
Oh,
snowing.
this
You don't even have to put button on this side.
Breaking out skis
Oh,
and
you
shit.
Let's see. Let me
You sure
get.
you on?
Man, you behind.
But
behind
can
Wait,
they-
why are you all the way back there? Like you dishing out the Kool-Aid drink.
That's because he is dishing out the Kool-Aid drinks.
Let me send this to my dog. My bad.
Yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, guys.
Let's
sent
see.
What
let's
up,
see.
James?
Timmy Turbo said, "Yeah, I did." Timmy Turbo said it looked like a pizza party up there.
Nah, it's a very small hamburger party.
Yeah, real small.
Is the party small or the hamburger?
Come on,
Have one?
ladies. Come on, ladies. Let's do the questions. Let's do the questions. See what
All
y'all got.
right. Oh, you
You call Turbo a lady?
have one? Have
No,
one?
I didn't call him a lady. I
She's talking
said ladies.
specifically.
Let's
Oh,
Chime
He
in.
was talking
Okay,
to
we got
Yeah, I
William
didn't- I
Clark
didn't-
Trucking. Say, oh,
Dirty the Truth.
well, obviously.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Can I get one of my favorite fans in too,
Let's
please?
see. We got Derek. Oh, Daddy.
Can I
Yeah,
get-
that's why
Y'all ain't invite nobody.
Can somebody cheerlead for
I don't
me,
know
please?
nobody.
I need a cheerlead, please. Can someone give me a
I get
cheerleader,
confused with
please?
this fucker.
Okay.
Turbo call you fucking. I don't look
Somebody shout
anything
out
like this
Boss
bitch,
Lady.
Timmy.
Come on, let's
Here
go.
we go. Okay, here we
Wait,
go.
what did he say? You look like Sean?
Let's,
Last week he
on
did.
the last-
let's get to some real. So, what can new students do to prepare for getting their CDL at Prime?
Not fuck up.
You guys did
Yeah,
this one.
keep
Have
them
common
speaking.
sense.
Yeah, but you need to have your permit. So you need to have a permit.
Your brain.
You might want to make sure you ain't got like a whole heap of speeding tickets and traffic violations
Warrants.
or probation.
Yeah,
And
We do know factually they'll find you with warrants here.
yes,
yeah.
We don't see
Definitely.
somebody get
and
extra.
you can go on to study for your permit. You can go on CDL Prep is the app that I use.
Or you can
for a
read
lot
the
of
book,
students.
man.
That too, but a lot of people
There are
want
a
to
few
use the
pictures.
app.
So.
Read the
Yeah.
You're the last person to tell someone to read a book.
read the book. Look, I read that stupid
So-
book I had to read.
Did you pass?
I would
He's
have
here.
passed.
I mean, what
Now,
do you
did I
mean he
get the same
passed?
score
Hold
other
on.
people
Out of
did?
that whole
No.
book that you read, you got the hey, you were supposed to hit or when you catch on fire, spray yourself with a flip and
Stop
fire
your
extinguisher.
bullshit.
Hey, that's important.
Go to
No,
CDL
real
Prep.
talk. Okay, CDL Prep. You
Go
know
to
what
the
I'm
app,
saying?
whatever.
Reach out, talk to a recruiter.
Yeah.
Once you get the CDL Prep, I mean, you got some of the best instructors that Prime got to offer, especially here in Springfield and everywhere.
Yep.
You feel me?
What especially Springfield?
You
But
know what I'm
especially
saying? Let's
Springfield.
see.
Yeah, especially.
Springfield, Missouri.
All right, everybody speaking to me, and I do love that y'all speaking to me. I'm a kind of not. I can't kind of steal away because we trying to talk
Everybody
trucking.
Just
I
back
don't know. I think I'm
We trying to
sitting,
talk trucking to some degree. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Just
sitting
be
in a
scared to
bad
be turned
spot.
off.
I will say to my boy Pete, you know what I'm saying? 500, baby. You
I'm
feel
sitting
me?
in a bad
Oh.
spot.
Why you sitting in that spot?
Because
Oh.
I'm looking at the microphone and all I could think
Monica
of was when
said-
Daryl grabbed it.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
look.
That's a different
Oh,
video,
Lord.
guys. That's a different video.
I don't know.
Was there a question for me?
See?
We would like to know who got you to hold the microphone.
So it's like it's sitting in front of me, and then I got Daryl, so it's just like, oh my god,
You just
don't grab the
reliving the memories.
microphone.
Look, I'm just gonna
Yes.
eat something.
Let's
What
see.
happened?
Like the
Putting
microphone.
something else in your mouth.
I know what happened now.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see.
There should
It was
be
very
2 inches
natural,
between
like,
your mouth
you
and the
knew
microphone
exactly
at all
what to do.
times.
Yes.
So any questions?
Anybody want to know the
You got-
question about the
you go along,
microphone?
you got Nick saying flatbed. He out for that flatbed.
Yeah.
Is that your
FBG,
cheerleader?
ba- No.
Let's
put
see.
Sean,
James
this fool had to
Spears.
call and get him to send shots at me. Like,
What's
no.
the most important thing?
FBG,
Hold
baby.
on, man. Let's first.
FPG, baby.
Flatbed.
Flatbed.
Okay.
You were part of it.
So
So
that-
over it. FBG. Just
Prospect, not full, not full.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you a prospect.
Okay, but let's get to this. Hold on, real shit. Let's get to some real shit. Like, what's
Real
the most important things to bring to Prime?
Oh, clothes, sheets.
limited clothes.
Like real stuff. I mean, don't for real. People actually ask
Oh.
information. Like,
You're gonna want to pack your stuff in a duffel and bring a backpack. Backpack is normally used as a shower bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like don't bring too much because whatever you bring, most instructors or trainers gonna make you keep on the top bunk with you.
All your
So a
important
small
documents.
suitcase or something like that.
Yeah.
Roll your clothes up. One of y'all military dudes should do a video on how to roll your clothes.
not a problem.
Now,
Now,
like
you
so you
need
can
to
fit more in the bag. You know what I mean? Like
You need to have your
do
birth
laundry on
certificate
the
with
load.
you too. Birth
Right.
certificate.
bank
Everything you
information.
need to
direct
get hired
deposit.
on.
Yeah,
License
everything you need
permit.
for a job.
Everything you need to get hired on to a job. Birth
Bring that with you.
certificate, passport, what is it? Your bank information. What else
Yeah.
do they ask for?
But and they don't. You need something solid, hard copied for your direct deposit.
Don't
That
bring
seems
no
to be a thing.
copies. Don't bring no
They don't do the
screenshots.
phone
Don't
thing.
bring no email.
Don't
Right.
they
They don't
Bring a
Cancel
blank
check
check
is
if you
bad.
get.
blank
There
check?
you go.
Yep.
So they
Even
don't.
though-
They need something hard because the people you're
Most
getting a
people don't
job
have to
with,
anymore.
they don't. They're not payroll. They have to send it over to payroll,
Yeah.
so they got to copy whatever you got.
Don't bring everything in your damn house.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
pack.
don't do
I
that
mean,
either.
6, 7 pair of shoes, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming up for a fashion show. You're coming for a job.
So it's the
One
guy with
pair of
80 trucks in
shoes
the
and
shoe.
like some and some shower shoes. That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, you coming for a job. There's a chance that you're gonna get back home before you go out over the road on TNT. But while you PSD, normally a 2 to 4 week process. Keep it simple.
Yeah, small bag.
Yeah.
Even in-
A
even in
duffel
TNT,
bag
keep it.
to keep your
Yeah.
stuff in, and a backpack for your
Don't-
shower
that
bag
shit
when you go
disgusting.
in and out of the
TNT
truck
to
stop.
bottom.
Right.
Definitely get shower shoes because
That's nasty.
just think
Lord
about what everybody
knows.
does in the
Go
shower.
get your dollar flip flops.
Yeah.
All right, Peg Leg, what's going on? Let's see. Let's
Peggy.
click on down here.
Peg leg.
Pete say, and when it's Philly M, his name Pete. He go by Pete. Pete.
What if you want to go by
Pete
Philly?
wants to know what
They don't-
benefits
They can't see that.
do come. Oh, he said what? Oh, my fault. But if
You
you don't
explaining it
understand,
to her like she see what you're talking about.
he say, what benefits do companies offer with being a driver?
Which companies?
As a company driver, you get normal, regular company benefits.
Yeah.
It's cheaper after the first
401k
year.
insurance.
lot
You
cheaper
get all
first
of
year.
Um,
Yep.
Anything you can get in any other job as a company driver, you're going to get that as a
That
lease
first year-
out.
that
You're
first
not
year-
because that's your company.
That first year insurance is kind of pricey though. Like if
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got to
but-
get through the second year to get it
Yeah.
on the cheap phase.
Unless you
And
got
it doesn't
a
matter how
significant
long
other or
you-
somebody that can.
Right, and it
cover
doesn't
that.
matter how long you hold on to it either. Like you just have to be a second year employee.
you might
So
not-
like if you stay off of it the first year, it's not like that counts against you. And you get. A
And what if
first
you
year
already got
employee.
your own insurance?
Do what?
You don't need it. You don't have to get it. You can
Right.
decline it at any point if like your wife or husband may have it.
yeah, I didn't have.
What, another birthday?
No,
It's just a
man.
napkin.
I didn't have
Ooh, I was about to say.
Shit.
Another napkin, thank you. I was about
I
to
didn't
say
have
something.
insurance.
See, Daryl, that's how you wipe when you're done.
So,
Oh my
and then
God.
we offer, I mean,
That is
and the
so
job
unnecessary.
itself offers independency and ability to be a self-starter and motivator too.
Yeah.
On
So,
how to wake him up.
It gives you an idea of being able, if you actually wanted to go and do this as a, like actually own your own company, this puts you in a scenario to where you don't have to have as much responsibility and learn before you decide if you want to make that leap.
Yeah,
now,
learn the business before you open your own business.
Phil
Yeah.
saying, Pete saying,
How did we get there?
401k match, they match up to what, 5%? No, 3%, and then it's 5% alpha.
No, yeah, because I think they changed it. They upped it, I think.
They still match up to 100%, like what
Of
you
what?
put into it.
Of 6%. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Up to 6%, they match up to 100.
yeah.
So they match up to 6%.
Yeah.
They match your shit. Whole bunch of
It's
numbers.
a good 401k.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't trust banks. So
You stuff your money in a mattress.
Damn right.
Medicaid says,
No wonder
You ever
I
get
had
locked
this
out of a
up.
mattress?
Now, when do you leave? No, but when do you go? When are you not there?
Put in, yeah. I mean,
what does this one say?
oh, I had a student once told her dispatch might send us to Hawaii. She said that'd be dope. I asked how long she
look
thought
at
it
that
would take to drive there.
Her response was 2 weeks.
Hey man,
That's messed
hey,
up.
I done seen a lot of common senses and stuff like that.
I want to see that. I want to
You know
see
what I'm
someone make it
saying?
there in 2
What?
weeks.
I wonder how much the toll
Okay,
to get
you
on
got-
that bridge is.
You got TB off. You got TB Harris off on that. What up, B?
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
that-
he watching. He
what
on
up,
with
B
us.
dog?
that might be the sister of the student that asked me where the rearview mirror was.
Oh my God.
What
Keep looking
makeup
at
of the
her.
flatbed gang, the reefer runners on this panel? It ain't number one flatbed on here.
1.5, motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
1.5.
Mm.
Notice how we sitting at the head of the table too.
Shots fired.
That's that FBG.
I just need that shit for an hour and a half a day. Yeah, I'm up out of here, baby.
That's why I said
Quick
you a
and
half.
easy.
Oh.
So
Oh.
let's see. Is Prime being considered one of the best OTR companies? If so, what makes them better or different? Ooh. We all
Ain't nobody Ain't no. We sitting in
For
a
one-
building like.
Everybody's
For
thinking
one-
a political answer, like,
Well,
no.
No, I mean, for one, if you really think about it, if you look at the other companies that drive by here, I know they probably drive by with their head down because Prime is large. And they are passing through Springfield, which is the main terminal for Prime.
Yeah.
And our trucks do stay up to date. You don't see no tacky trucks out there, but you do see the other ones. You're like,
International.
yeah.
But some of the larger, some of these larger companies and mega carriers, like we are the number one reefer company, and we are the best at doing that.
Mhm.
But
We don't
I
have
mean,
basic trucks.
The biggest thing is I'm not getting right. We don't have basic.
We're the number one need for
That's why
But
we
at the
stand out
same
most
token,
because
I'm
they
not
look at
gonna
our trucks
say-
for designs.
I'm not gonna knock every other company.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good and
Because
bad in every
we can say what we want about Swift, Martin, Schneider,
Yeah, fuck
JB
Martin.
Hunt. We can say what we want to about them companies, but at the same time,
Never
they
worked
people
there.
love them just as much.
Yeah.
Like if you really truth be told, you don't never hear a driver say nothing bad about JB Hunt or Landstar, period.
Right.
Because they never.
Actually,
Who are
I've
you
heard some
talking
people
to?
say
But-
bad things about
I hear people say
Okay.
bad shit
I
about
don't
all the
hear.
time.
I don't hear, but what makes the difference is the people.
It's the
Stuff like
people.
this right here, like we can't say every other company putting this out there like that.
Paul, you better,
Well, I feel
you better
too,
sit
though-
up here before you get another comment about fantasizing.
Well,
with
it's
your
good and bad
girlfriend.
in every company.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But-
Sometimes it's just the right fit for
In
you.
the same,
Hold
like
on.
everybody does something different though.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
everybody's experience,
What they
like my
like and what they
experience
don't
with,
like.
with Martin was miserable. But everybody's like, oh man, like you were just there at the wrong time. I don't give a damn.
And then
Like
it
and-
also depends on the character of the person.
right, in-house people matter. So like I'd love to say every fleet manager here, you know what I mean, like is the best fleet manager on the planet Earth, but some of them are not. You know what I mean? Like, or if you
Yeah.
don't get along with them, you're not in the same breath,
Okay,
you're not on the
that's
same page.
And a lot of it
And
is
that will
what you
affect
make,
your outcome,
what
no
you
matter
make
where
of
you
it.
are.
I look
What
at
your
it this way.
attitude is when you come in.
How many people have left Prime, but then how many people also come back? Like,
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
all these other companies that they may have a lot of people that leave them, but they don't have a lot of people going back. You left Martin, you didn't go back.
No, them people were miserable.
So the thing is, like, you have a lot of people that end up retreading.
Boy,
come
we
back
seeing that
over
from
here.
a one-sided angle because we are here. Because I can show you people that go to other companies, leave them,
Mhm.
they go back too.
Right.
The
That's a
thing
one-sided
is,
thing.
the biggest thing is what we make of the company. You
True.
know what I'm saying?
But that's
Like,
what makes me like Prime better. Is
what
like
we are.
the biggest thing I like about Prime more than any other company is like they don't. If you do your job, you're left alone. Like there's
Right.
no babysitting you. There's
Yeah.
no. You know what I mean? Like if you can't do your job, we're not going to babysit you. We're
Oh.
going to tell you to go to one of them
I'm sorry.
companies that will babysit you.
You're like,
Yeah,
so
So if
different
you've
now.
grown, you can handle your business. You're going
Yeah.
to enjoy
Yeah.
it here.
That's
Hey, I
Okay.
will say every issue that ever has come up at Prime, like whoever handled it, Prime has always erred on the side that took care of me the best. So if it was something money or whatever miscommunication of paperwork,
Thanks, Sean.
like Prime always made sure I was taken care of. What is happening?
All right, so
Juice dispersal.
Spears asked,
Did you need one?
should you
Make
go?
sure you get that on camera.
Should you go? Should you go lease right out the TNT, or go
Yeah.
company, and why?
I say no. Don't go
I think
with
so.
immediately. I
If you
think you should learn the
have, if you have
business first.
previous business experience, but within the transportation entity,
Yeah.
so you got to know, you got to have a good business head before you decide that you want to jump into that. So I look at it like this. I tell all my students that, and I've had people come in with, they have business experience. They've owned small businesses, but a lot of them have owned, especially during COVID, they owned like food industry.
That's only going to help you with your taxes.
Exactly. So I think that go out, do company for around basically for the first year.
If you have zero experience.
Exactly. Well, I think that, but then also people, I've learned this too. People all have their own individual money issues.
Yeah.
So there's some people that can't necessarily afford just to go company. They got to be able to try to make some kind of money. Each person has their own individual deal. All I can do is just basically tell you, hey, you don't want to just jump into it. There's a possibility that you could end up failing.
Just
Right.
as much as you can make, you can lose.
True.
I mean, you have to have a
But-
certain amount of money put away to open a business.
But
Like,
when you
that's-
say that it's based on money,
Mhm.
like, so you implying that lease operators make basically more than a company driver.
Well,
Not all of
what
them.
I tell
They
my
have the potential to at times, just like a company driver does
Yeah.
as well. Like,
But they can make killer money and then screw up their fuel mileage.
Yeah.
And put
Yeah.
way too much into the fuel tank, and now you're making the same money as me when
So
you
like
could have made
Spears-
more.
so like Spears himself, he went, like I tell my students, I tell you reevaluate yourself every 90 days. Because one, if you're coming off TNT and you got to call me to learn how to run loads, how to slide tandems,
Mhm.
how to run a route, just any of that.
Right.
You ain't ready to go lease.
Right.
You about to you just mess up your money. You know what I'm saying? You see this big picture and you see this big money, but you ain't ready for it.
Nope.
So
I tell my students that if they don't have bills to chase, then why would you create bills? Because that's what you're going to do when you lease.
exactly.
Or the ones that say, oh, they want to go
But-
lease because they want to be able to go home whenever they want.
I would
I mean,
yeah, I would
That's the
recommend-
worst
first off,
lie in the
you're
planet.
paying-
First off, that is a lie. Company drivers can go home just as much as lease drivers. So don't be like, oh, I'm going to be leased because I'm going to go home too.
If not less,
And
because
I
that
mean,
truck-
but every 90 days, for company guys,
hearing
I
that.
tell them every 90 days, evaluate. What is your knowledge? What do you know? Are you capable? Because you're technically just adding on more stress and you're just starting.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
And at the end of the day, you got to be honest with yourself too, right? Like that's what I try to tell people. Like, what are you here for? You
Yeah.
here to do your 1 year in the contract and leave? Like for me, that's what it's all about. Are you sure you even like this job?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you went and opened a business in a job you're not even 100% sure you're going to like.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
and then you took on a whole lot of responsibility. So like, if your plan is to be here for a year, by the time you figured out how to really make money, you're leaving.
yeah.
So you might as well
Yeah.
just go company and stay that way at first. You know what I mean? Like, and then reevaluate yourself like every 90 days. I say reevaluate your situation when your contract's up and you don't owe nothing.
All right, so let's go through some of these. Pete say, are there
You just gonna leave out Prime's the best? Who said that?
car,
I saw you had it up there, but you just wasn't gonna shout it out.
Brian, Carl Leslie? What up, Carl, baby?
What up, Carl?
Okay, my dog. He say
He's very biased.
he was trained by it, you know.
I mean, we're all here for a reason, right? Like,
Yeah.
we obviously out there.
We are
think
in
it's the
their
best
building.
for us, you
We
know what
all
I
hold the
mean?
badge.
We're here because we heard there was food.
I'm just here for the juice box.
It's not even in a box; it's in a bag. You got ripped off.
Juice bag.
And it's
Our-
guarded by a
Are new
security
laws
guard.
restricting
Yeah.
hours on the road? If so, how are they confirming compliance, and subsequently, are there penalties, and how do they apply
Okay,
those
this is
penalties?
Pete, right?
Pete.
All right, Pete. First of all, stop using big ass fucking words.
I
I don't care if he like that. If he want answers, he better dumb that shit the fuck down.
You ain't scared Timmy off. Now you're cussing this guy out. You don't even know.
Hey, I didn't scare Timmy off.
He said that you're giving him shit if he needed that.
Yeah,
he would
because
go
he
home.
called me Sean. That's bullshit.
But
Yeah, fair
okay,
enough,
so
fair
what you're
enough.
asking
Anyway.
is, are there new laws restricting the hours on the road?
I haven't heard of any of you.
I mean, no,
Did he say new
there
laws
really
or new
isn't
laws?
it. There really isn't any. Like versus what we've already dealt with. The last one that was really put in place on us was it actually helped out when they took away.
Oh, the e-logs.
No, when they took away companies harassing us with personal conveyance.
Oh, the person who
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That right there really helped out. I
Yeah.
mean, after an hour,
Look,
we
but
were
some of
getting
these
kicked
fools-
off.
Some of these fools freaking deserve it though.
And some of them do. And it's not like they don't, but
you
it was
talking about
hurting
me?
all of us as an industry as a whole. It
And these-
was
These dudes will
it was
drive a
crippling
10-hour
a lot
shift.
of us. You know what I'm saying? So their companies have to address those drivers, not that one or two drivers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it did hurt us as all. So by them lifting it up, when they did lift it up, if I went home for a night for a 34-hour reset and I had to drive 3 hours after I dropped the trailer, I'm stuck
Right.
with my reset being messed up, taking away
Right.
more money.
But when they upped it too, though, like they were able to mess with it. So like I've had it screw up on me a few times, but I just called them and told them what I did, and they fixed
And
it.
you can
back.
go ahead
They
and go
can't-
through and fix it.
Since they can't do that anymore, they lifted the. I don't think there's anything else that's new coming.
And I
down
mean,
the
there's
pipe.
basically DOT, the blitzes and stuff like that. Like
That's
he
forever.
doesn't really know trucking, so.
That's
like-
forever. Blitzes are going to be forever.
But the blitzes and stuff, like we're going into these weigh stations and stuff, they're
Never
pulling
gonna
us,
go away.
asking logs and stuff like that. And actually, they are more extensive to it to some degree when they ask for the logs, to where they'll go through the full 7-8 days.
right.
Versus before, they look at 2-3 days and you look right over them 2-3 days. Oh well, you know,
That's
keep
the-
going.
That's the goofiest thing in the world.
So
When they
only
pull
only
off.
industry in the world that has an 8-day work week on 7 days.
yeah,
Stupid
retarded.
shit.
so we got
Fix that.
FMCSA.
Yeah. Take that.
Yeah, good luck
FMCSA.
with that.
OOIDA.
Okay,
I'm not supposed to
so
like y'all bitches either.
we're gonna breeze through some of these real quick, and we ain't
Come on,
gonna.
reefers, y'all bitches.
Let's see.
No,
All of
OOIDA.
Got the slowest trucks that like to stay in the middle lane. Only
Okay,
in Georgia,
first
bro.
off-
Lots of companies. do
Only
that,
in
man.
Georgia.
First
Only
off,
in
Dear
Georgia,
stop
James.
bro.
stop coming for how fast our trucks go. If our truck can go 85, 80, 75, at the end of the day, mine goes 62 on cruise control. It don't matter how fast the trucks go. Yours can go faster than mine, but still at the end of the day, I still deliver and pick up my loads on time. So it is what it is.
He just said
Okay.
get out of the middle lane.
Yeah, let this
Slow- yeah, that's all
No,
you-
I like to ride the middle lane.
She felt
Slow
kind of personally
truck.
attacked.
Slow
Slow trucker
you,
night. I
James.
made 300K last year as a solo driver. Money. Oh, here they go. They fight.
Oh,
Hey, don't that
Slow
first
trucker
Monica and Mario and Derek don't want to have a conversation. Now the rest of y'all having these side conversations. We
Look.
got one big old party going on right here.
If you guys are gonna
So
fight,
let's
just
see.
fight and do it.
Oh,
on
there
your
we go. We
own
make it home daily.
If they wanna
Timmy
fight,
Turbo says it's never good to talk bad about your company. You never know who's listening, who never knows what's going on when you need a job.
That's
Never
true.
shit where you eat.
he's really
It's
trying to
not
get that
about-
job.
But see, here's the thing too. Like with this, is that we're just being honest.
It's not
You know
bad
what I mean? Like
shit.
the-
It's not a
not.
such thing as just bad
I
shit.
don't think
to
anybody
be
says they're
honest.
bad about Prime.
No.
There's things that we could like.
Well,
I don't think
we can
anything
go on
that we
rants.
could say that is bad that isn't at every company. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that I
There's
hate.
good
Like
and bad in
62 miles
everything.
an hour destroys me. But the atmosphere is what keeps me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
so
my
there's a
fleet
trade-off
manager
in
keeps
every
me
company.
around no matter what.
Right.
I mean, I got a lot of other things I can say, but my fleet manager is
He's the
my
bomb.
shining star. You feel me?
One
So-
company,
Well,
one
it's
company
good
has
and bad.
100%
Speedy,
of
your
what you
shining
want.
star. Have you
There's
told
good
him
and bad
that?
in everything.
No,
in
because if
every
everything
company.
was perfect,
Yeah.
then everybody
But would
had
you
that
rather
job.
sit here and
That's
tell
not
you something or bullshit with you, or you rather us be honest?
But
Right.
we do it. I mean,
And that's what Prime would want. Rob wouldn't want us to do anything different than
and the
be
good,
honest.
and the good or bad. You know what I'm saying? If you got questions, that's in the description. You know what I'm saying? Shoot us a message. You know what I'm saying? We can talk in and out of here because there are some things that could leave us liable to repercussions.
And middle
Well, some
lane has
people are
less
liable to
bumps.
repercussions.
Oh, I mean, you know, I'll be sitting in the meeting
Some
tomorrow
people-
morning.
The middle lane has less bumps.
Hashtag
Like, are you
hire
going
Timmy.
like through a town or
Hashtag
like
hire Timmy
all
Turbo.
the way?
I'm
So-
swerving through a town too to avoid the
Didn't mute
bumps.
their phone.
All right, let's see. Oh, that was. hold
Here
on.
come Carl.
See?
I love the experience I had at Prime. The company has everything for their drivers. For sure. Real talk,
Well,
dog.
Tom, you said had, Carl.
Where'd he
What
go?
happened?
It's a whole thing with
Oh,
it. You know what I'm saying? Good to good, baby. When opportunity presents itself, my dog will be back. I guarantee that.
How many ounces
They
is
always
this? Because
come
I don't.
All right.
So
now
Monica
we'll figure that out.
asked
Monica!
if you go lease first and struggle, how easy is it to switch the company, or is that even a possibility?
Easy.
Look at you coming out with
Yeah,
a
but
good
if you
question.
mess up that lease
Here's
and you
the
owe
big-
them bread,
Yeah.
they gonna get that whether you're a company or at least they
I know
gonna get
back
their
in the
money
day,
back.
the way they used
that
to
Bail
do
Monica?
it.
before you run the
Monica?
business.
My
in the
wife.
ground, basically.
She
Monica,
said, "Hey, you
Monica.
earlier?"
Hey Monica, hey, just to let you know,
She wore flip flops today.
I got my sandals on, so I'm not going back and forth with your husband about shoes
No,
today.
don't let
I
her
got
say
my
this stuff.
slides
She was
on.
talking all kind of smack before we
Lying.
went live.
He lying. They
Actually,
lying.
Roy
Alright,
just got a picture on her.
Hey, we got a whole lot of people asking
But-
questions. Let's
Well,
keep
sometimes
going.
though, like Prime used to say their theory was if you couldn't make money in your own company, how are you going to make money for mine? So they wouldn't let you switch from lease to company.
I thought they had a 90-day grace period.
On what?
I haven't
Lease?
tried.
It's a walk away lease.
It's a walk. You can walk away from the lease, but
At
you
any
also
time.
walk away from the company. You know what I mean? Like that's not in every case. Like that's the big thing. Like Prime never puts anything to paper, basically, because they can make the rules.
To answer
say-
your SOP question, Pete,
Yeah.
we ain't putting nothing on paper. It holds that way. They
Good, but
can
everything is
judge on
situational,
it.
right? Like if you've done good, like I had a buddy that switched from lease to company because he felt his fleet manager was screwing him. You know what I mean? Like, and so his fuel mileage was up. It's not like he wasn't making
Yeah.
money. He just got tired of that guy and didn't want to do it anymore.
We'll go down the rabbit hole of the SOP and things like that.
Right,
another
I'm just
time.
saying, like,
We
that-
got it.
that's why they don't
Medicated's
do
got a
that.
good question.
Anyway. Moving on.
I think this made me more
I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to
I'm
get
on
through them
sugar
as
in
quick
it.
as we can.
Oh, you're doing all.
You know,
of
yeah.
this, yes.
Should a new student that plans to go lease train with the company driver? No.
Yeah.
Really,
No.
you don't have options.
I mean, kind of you do, because my fleet manager will switch you. If you say you want to go lease and that's your aspiration, he's gonna look for, because they're in those business groups. He's gonna look for at least TNT for you to go with, because if not, he's not giving you the best possibility to train and really be successful here at Prime.
Right.
Yeah.
Most trainers are lease guys anyway.
Yeah.
How long should someone stay out before taking home time, and how long can you take between loads?
I always did 3 weeks and come home for 3 days. That was my schedule.
Well, home time is the way home time works though too is it's
One-
open to interpretation.
one day
So
for
say
7
for instance
days.
that you have a load that happened to be going through the house that has a little bit of time on it, you stop, you're able to see somebody, you're not on quote unquote home time, but you got to go home. It's different aspects on that side of it. It's like, going home for 3 or 4 days or what have you is great. But I mean, these little days here and there and everything like that on a consistent basis.
And that's the benefit of truck driving in itself is home ain't gotta be
You ain't got to be home.
that home address. It could be anywhere you want it to be.
But if you 21, 22 want to do a weekend in Vegas,
That's that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well, you only
Take
gotta
your
be
home
busy
job.
like
Crazy
you.
home.
I mean,
this is the greatest job for you in the world. Because
I
most of the
really
people
did.
older than that have like responsibilities.
I literally did a 10-hour in Louisiana, and my dad drove 30 minutes to see me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then if I was bringing a load from just say like Illinois going down to Arkansas, and I had, I just stop in here, do my 10-hour break, sleep at my house, visit my kids, whatever, and then keep it pushing the
It
next
could be-
And
morning.
what,
It can be
what's the
13 or 14,
what's the
just
average
depends on
home
the-
time, and how often do you go home?
It depends on the person.
Every day.
Okay, so for every 7 days, you get 1 day home time. So I would be out for 3 weeks and come home for 3 days.
But in Prime, I only let you bank 4
Mhm.
as a company driver.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like you said, open to situational and open to interpretation. So
You have to give to
there
get.
are,
Yeah.
there are situations where
Like
it
if you got a
does
wedding
change
to
up.
go to, they're willing
Because
to.
technically you can
Yeah,
make money,
they'll
like
zip
make
you
more
through,
than
you know what I mean?
right.
They'll work with you on anything.
Yeah.
That's why we don't put things to paper.
Now if I
Right.
go higher, my head's above the puffball.
All right. So, what advice you give on picking up reefer
My hair's not that
flatbed?
high.
What advice are y'all giving based on picking flatbed, reefer, or tanker?
Flatbed.
Well, location, location,
There's
location.
no flatbed.
If you got,
Don't care where you
if
live.
you plan on being here a year and you
Don't
plan
care.
on doing something different, like
Flatbed.
your area is heavy,
So-
Flatbed.
tanker, why not go to the tanker division, learn that trade, learn that craft?
Flatbed.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Or
enjoy these.
So,
Because like tankers
like for
primarily
this, okay, so for this
east of the
question,
Mississippi though.
this
too,
is
right?
what I'd be
no,
wondering.
because they still run them out west, depending on
Oh, they
where
run 'em
you're
out
at.
But they're not
Do-
gonna
But
pick
they're
anybody
mostly-
up. They're
Do-
not hiring anybody from other.
Do tanker and flatbed have like a slow season?
No.
Yeah, it's called the weekend.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I know,
wait.
I know we as
Ours-
reefer
ours is
drivers,
the
we
same
can
as
do
yours.
dry loads. We haul housing products. We do clothes. We do meat. We, you know what I mean, juices.
But the thing, but what we call
Yeah.
it slow, and that's what we got to think about it, even when we speak in terms of prime.
Like, do they
It
slow
ain't
down
no
on
slow
any of the
season
ends?
nowhere.
But if you move
These
that's all that
trucks are
matters.
moving
Yeah.
constantly across this country. Like I
But-
said, CR England, Prime,
Right.
Swift, Schneider, they all hauling freight all year round. So you want to look based on demographics on what your plans are for later.
The misconception
You know what
is
I'm saying?
that like in the winter, like our freight slows down, and it doesn't. Like if you've ever lived in
Yeah,
snow,
see,
they
that's
still
how I
build
was
houses
wondering,
in
yeah.
the snow.
Yeah.
Like I
Right.
used to build houses.
Like a lot of people
Didn't
on the
matter
East
if it
Coast, they'll,
Right.
they'll choose tanker because that's where tankers is there.
Well,
Right.
So the next one is, and your trade for this, I guess, for students out there, he say, make sure your trainer is not your friend. You came to get a job.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
Come
come on, stop regurgitating, bro.
that sounds like one of your students.
Stop
Oh
regurgitating.
yeah, oh yeah,
Next.
yeah, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. What up, quick? Let's see. So you guys are really OTR drivers that just hang around. Maybe all this ain't on probation. Have to run back to California. That's what we don't gotta do. Because I'm secure with mine. Let's get that
No,
right.
we're still all OTR drivers. We just don't hang around the pad. Like,
I mean, you want to
Hey.
get on that joke and
That's Mike.
um,
Again, she can't read it.
I can't see who said that.
That was Mike that
That's,
said
that's
that.
Mike.
So Mike, give me about another 30 minutes. I'll be down knocking on your truck door downstairs right where you
Oh,
are.
whoa.
Hey, hold on. Whoa.
What?
He'll be going in about 2 weeks.
Never mind then. I'll catch you tomorrow
As a
morning.
reminder, everybody hit the like button, borrow my boy leg, smash it, the ding dong bell.
God damn.
What does Prime allow for personal
just put-
conveyance?
Why is he not up
On-
here?
Hold on.
He's too good.
On the personal conveyance, you know what I'm saying? Prime allows you an hour, and then after that, it still goes, but
All kinds of ding ding.
It'll be like,
yeah, it's
Yeah, but to
dinging
be-
constantly.
To
So
be real,
you have
like
exceeded
there's
your.
companies out there that
personal
don't even allow you
convenience
to
time.
have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like personal
And that's
conveyance.
but that's
is
why
not
the
a-
rule came into
Yeah,
effect,
exactly. That's why the
because
rule
it was considered harassment. So that's why the rule came
Because
into
hell,
effect.
like what was
So
it
now
like
the
a
girl
couple
comes
years
just
back?
harasses
Like
you
whenever you would go over that 1 hour with Prime, it would automatically go into the drive line,
Right.
and you had no choice on whether or not it was work. Because
So-
but now they can't do that.
Oh, Spears laughed at he laughed at quick comment. I said to all my students.
Yeah, we know.
What's the difference
You
between
tell us, you tell them.
what's the difference
No,
between
they Fred. No, they
what's the difference between flatbed and reefer division?
One's better than the
flatbed's
other.
better.
And the schedules are a lot different.
Yeah.
Guys, that's
And
really
flatbed's
important.
That's
better.
I don't get
Like,
dirty.
y'all
get
rarely
dirty.
drive. Y'all rarely do a lot of night. Y'all don't do rare
Working 9
night.
to 5.
There you go. No night deliveries. No
Monday
real
through
weekend.
Hey, you guys
Friday.
do the weekend stuff?
Not really.
But do me a
They
favor.
take loads that
we
got to
take loads,
deliver.
so they try to on a Friday. They try to find you a load that's going to take you through the.
Do me a
weekend.
favor, bro. Look on the back of that there. Don't that say the actual thing for waffles?
I mean, but it's still
Go
Right,
Pancake
you can
mix.
make waffles with pancake mix, son. That is
that's
correct.
all it is you just have to, it's a different
Now,
consistency.
So
oh.
by just getting the outside prison,
Prime needs to have an
that's fine.
intermodal
So it's
division
burnt.
around Pittston. Actually, they do, bro. Give me a holler tomorrow. They actually got something out of Philly. You feel me? So holler at me tomorrow. We'll see what we
What if
can
he
talk.
doesn't
We'll
agree?
politic.
Prime's intermodal division has really been pushing out like crazy, even on the West Coast, East Coast. Like they're really pushing that. Even now, going with gate cabs and containers.
Oh,
No. I believe that way it's at, boy.
no.
No, because we ain't going down all these damn rabbit holes with these stories and all this shit.
She
Nah,
feels
man.
a way about the middle lane.
He said you got in your feelings
It's all
Who, me?
about
I
that
like the
middle
middle
lane.
lane.
it's all love, believe me.
I like the middle lane because it's made it easier on my suspension.
That way she can go either way.
I can jump
Instructor,
back in.
guys.
Wait, what?
She can go either way from the middle, dog.
Okay.
Because I roll like that. I don't care. Go around me.
Nick,
Just to the left
there
lane.
go Nick with Nick in his side conversation. He gonna tell Monica don't fuck with the kid. I thought we was family. These two go at each other like that. No. Oh boy. Okay. Shout out to Wrong Dog. Everybody on Wrong Dog, please say shout out, baby. Come on now. That's the Wrong Dog. That's the Wrong Dog.
Who the hell is the Rome dog?
That's what we call Matt, man.
I never heard that
Roman.
one.
Wrong Dog.
That's your
Because Mario was my first
is that
student. Yeah, my fleet.
Let's go, John Murray.
Oh, that's your dispatcher training?
Huh?
That's your dispatcher.
go,
Who's
Murdoch.
that, Matt? Who's that?
Matt, that's my fleet manager.
Sit right
Oh.
next to Marines.
Everybody
Yeah,
knows
you
that.
seen him.
Roman.
Everybody
did
knows
see
him.
him.
Cool, calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
time. Not a
Shout
bad
out
word.
yours.
He's the cucumber.
Let's what up, Murdoch?
Maurice?
Hey, Maurice, your people don't love you,
A
bro.
little late to
Oh,
answer.
They ain't say nothing
Oh,
for
okay.
you. They let that dude come out here and stomp
Hey,
us
so
around.
Peg Leg want to know real talk. That way it ain't no
Peg Leg
talking
don't
over
want
each
real talk.
everybody. What's your, give your name.
Amanda.
Daryl.
I put mine first, but y'all were
Mandy.
Sean.
Steve.
Damn.
Don't go call the
All
police
right.
to get my real name.
Let's see.
Dang.
Let's go ahead. How long does it usually take to do background checks to get moving?
Depending on
As
how
far
many
as
crimes
they-
you
Yeah.
committed.
As far
How
do
bad?
they go back?
Yeah.
They go back pretty far.
How-
Yeah, dog. I mean,
They
it
don't
ain't no
found.
lie.
They don't found some things.
I mean,
I didn't want
I
them
wouldn't
to
lie
fail.
on that. I wouldn't lie on it. Don't leave nothing out. I mean, you did it. Don't be ashamed of it. Just say what it is and roll the dice on it. Own
Be
shit.
honest.
They're gonna find it.
You've already been caught. What's the
Quick
difference?
say,
Yeah.
go company, learn the business.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. You did that thing.
That's what most of us recommend.
Did
Truck
you want
and
to know our real
Divas.
names because you putting a hit
Truck
on
and
them?
Divas Rock. What up, P? What up, D? How you doing out there? Hope you feeling better. That's D, y'all.
What up,
She
Dave?
said, what up,
What's up,
P?
D?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss D.
What up, D?
Not that D.
The other D.
Not that D.
I
I'm
missed
not
your
There's a lot of
walking.
D's around this motherfucker.
Oh.
Stop the other thing, man. You need to get your mind right there and sit in the front. You ain't saying nothing anyway.
I missed you walking.
Yeah, you should.
Come on, Batman.
Can't wait for you to get better and come
Hold on,
back.
hold on. Y'all gotta be quiet so you can hear him.
What up, Coffee?
Oh, don't talk
Hopefully
to
you
him,
heard
man. He's gonna come up with something stupid.
Let's see. Does crime allow drivers to carry a gun? No.
Nobody
No.
does.
And there's very few major carriers I'd be hard pressed to say that you will find that will allow you to carry a gun.
Because the problem is, it's like you're going all over the country. Each
Yeah.
individual state has their own individual carry law.
Yes, sir.
Maybe the Russian.
And guess what? For what the carry laws are in Texas are not gonna be the same in
Yeah.
California. And if you take a gun into New York, they will kill you.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't forget the Supreme Court done passed the law that says you can do that now.
Do what?
Carry a gun in the city.
Really?
Yeah,
In this city?
Anyway,
fuck that.
moving on
Okay.
past that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, I'm going to click that down, baby, because
I
I
was
don't
like,
need
in this
everybody
city?
seeing that. I appreciate that, baby. I will be calling you soon.
Wait, what?
What?
Don't worry.
heck?
Y'all don't need to say. Y'all need to worry about that though.
Hold on, no, because
My
what
boy
we can do
Carl
is
got
we
me
can just
look-
go back
you know
in
what?
live.
I'll read it for y'all then. It says, "Hey, boss man, I'm back at Gucci. I got your discount. Yes, sir.
All
I'm
Hey, got
your
discount.
Gucci discount.
Got your discount.
I want some Gucci.
Exactly, Justin. You're a hot mess.
I need
she said
a
D.
Gucci fan.
They're a lot D.
A Gucci fan.
Yeah.
Let's see if you
To
don't
go-
have
I
if
got
you don't have a
one
lock
line.
on your trailer, can you hire Mexicans? This is
Read the
What?
comment before you click on it, bro.
God, dog, man.
That's it.
Guys, we can't
That's a
read stuff
good
like this without
question.
like you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they will. I mean,
What's wrong
What
with
did he
hiring
say?
somebody? I mean, I guess it didn't have to be Mexicans to guard it. But
I mean, we could get no. At Prime, we have a lock policy. If it leaves out of a yard, it has to have a lock on it. If it comes in, it has to be a lock on it.
If it don't,
And everything
if
in
you
between,
don't,
no cheating.
if you don't, it's considered a service failure.
yes,
now.
it is.
If somebody, snitch on you,
Yep.
Well, okay, my
and
thing
somebody
is-
will.
I was coming through.
You wanna know something we
I was
don't
coming
like?
through with the
Snitches.
pad trailer, and it was like they don't have a lock on it. I said, okay.
All right.
The
So
training trailer. keep
Yeah, I
it
was
right
like,
over
it's
here.
a pad
the
trailer.
next one is:
Oh.
do a new driver have the option not to drive in the snow? No, no.
you rhyme too.
You already remember what I said when it was like for you, boy.
I mean, what do you think? Like,
He called me in the middle of the night, like, bro,
So what are you
I
gonna
got
do,
to
levitate?
tell me how to flip my clock to days. Bro, wasn't playing with that.
No,
Let's
students
see.
will.
Johnny on the
will
flip
not
side.
drive
What
in
up,
the
guys?
snow.
Go
They'll just
Niners.
what's
What's up?
Why?
Yeah.
Why
Niners
do you
gang.
always have to come with
Yes.
the Go Niners? Always with that.
Leave them be.
Stop it.
I'm not
So
a
let's talk
sports
about Johnny.
fan.
Go
it's
trade.
his thing.
Why is
Jimmy.
Why is the refrigerated? Why is
I
that
agree with that.
refrigerated driver thing flatbed drivers don't back into tight places?
What?
Because they don't.
I mean, half
They
the time I
do.
see them
Oh.
just pull in the middle of a parking lot, somebody come out with a forklift.
You're looking in the wrong places.
I've never seen
Yeah,
a
look
back.
at the
Nah,
tight
they
places.
sit. They be having them old. They be having some old tight ones. I
Well, we
seen
do have
plenty
to-
of pictures from Nick.
When we
You
do
know
have
what
to
I'm
back,
saying?
we back into some shit.
Like,
They all
go
take the
in.
picture of the same location. We got several ones that are tight. They got one.
We got a lot.
See, she say, Sean, you don't like her,
What?
Monica.
This Sean or that Sean?
Oh,
Because don't forget, he be putting
she. Oh,
he's in code
But the
on the
other
Sean.
Sean.
oh, she talking about you, Nick. Man, look at him, man. These side conversations y'all be having on here.
It's too much.
I'm just saying, like, you need to stop calling him Nick. Start calling
Okay,
him
my
Sean.
boy
No,
say.
there's too many Sean's out
My
here.
boy got on there. Matt Roman is the best. One time
Yep.
for Matt Roman again.
One
Matt
time,
Roman.
Okay,
two
Matt
time for
Roman,
John
one time
Murray,
for Matt
baby.
Roman.
Two time for John
Okay.
Murray, baby.
No,
Matt,
no,
let
ma'am.
Maurice know I'm always
Monica, you
being
good
productive.
people. You don't talk to me.
He's backpedaling.
D say we choking.
Oh,
Who is Versatile Duckling? I'm not invited. Coming from Eric, by the way.
what?
Oh, you weren't invited because you're not unapologetic.
Oh,
He bad boy.
Oh.
So
Versatile.
Who is that?
Who is that?
That was Eric Crumpton.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Versatile ducking?
Hey, everybody's invited to the chat.
Who the hell are you? A dodgeball team,
He
bro?
was-
Who the hell?
He's talking about being invited to be
I
an
know,
unapologetic
I know.
instructor.
Who
Oh.
made your name? Because that's some weird.
Sound like he's on a dodgeball team.
Who?
That's some damn. This is getting weird. Moving on.
Who has more freedom on the road? Flatbed, reefer, or tanker?
Flatbed.
Everybody. It's
Flatbed.
all depending on how you package your loads and what you do with your loads. Like you just got to know how to plan your trips. To be honest with you, I get plenty of time, no matter what the load is.
Hey, you know what? Maybe next
I
time
mean,
you should.
I even take showers on
bring
doggone high
Danny
val
Chris
loads
with you.
if you know how to do it right.
Yeah.
You can.
Bring
Yeah.
Danny Chris with you.
I mean,
Don't make me.
D say that she
Oh,
feeling
he
okay.
already
Hey,
got
D
it.
said she
He
feeling
gonna get
okay.
you.
Hey,
Good deal.
appreciate it, D.
yeah, I miss
Appreciate
walking with
letting
you.
us
D.
know.
I
You
miss
didn't
walking
walk with her to begin
I
with.
didn't know you were bad.
I did,
But
dog.
I'm glad you're better.
When the hell did you ever walk with her?
Earlier.
Like
Back in the
years
day.
Sorry,
Back-
sorry everyone.
You've been promising.
Sorry everyone, but
Since
gotta
I
go.
started.
Twisted Big D live on. Catch you later. No doubt, man. Be easy. We appreciate you tuning in. No doubt, Peg Leg.
See you tomorrow.
Let's see.
Miss D, please put in the comments when was the last time Daryl walked with you. Just,
Yeah, it was
On the
recently.
Because people don't
The
know.
only
he
thing
walks on the
keeping-
pad every day.
keeping from going to Prime is I need to do TNT, even though I've been driving local for the last 20 years. Recruiters say I may even have to do PSD. I mean,
Well,
don't let that discourage you and hold you
It goes
back.
quick, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely,
and he
you-
already has the CDL, right?
Yeah.
So he
He's been
doesn't
driving
have to
local.
do.
but he's been doing local. So based on what his recruiter may have said, you know what I'm saying? You can't step on what the recruiter say. He may have to do PSD. They may just bring him in. As
But it's the refresher.
yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
But
and
I'm,
then TNT may
it sounds
be what
like he
it
just
is.
doesn't want to go through that. Like, I need to get into the truck and start.
And it's definitely
No,
a
that's not
process.
gonna work.
It's definitely a process, but you'll come in with a friend a friend that you may meet in the process. That TNT, that PSD instructor, whatever, can become a friend and somebody that you have as an ally here that has experience in and out of mine.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
Just take the leap, man, and get yourself. That's honestly.
The longer you
Well,
wait,
also,
the
if
worse
he's
it
in
gets.
I
California,
wonder
he
if
only
it's an
has the one
interest
option
thing,
right now.
Liz.
though.
It's an interest.
She said she could be back. She'll be back next week. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff.
Good deal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How do you
Notice how
deal
only
with
two
your
of us
fleet
clap.
managers if you have conflicts with them?
Like an adult.
If you
Punch him in the face.
if you try to talk to them, real talk, you try to talk to them and that ain't working out, they have a boss.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely reach out to their boss, ask for the boss's email. You know what I'm saying? Whatever division it may be.
Right.
I recommend always putting it on black and white, QC or email, however you do it. Reach out to them, sit down, have a conversation, have a talk. Don't just go off the deep end and blow off because now two hot heads ain't gonna prevail in no kind of way.
What happens whenever you bring the situation to the fleet manager, and for instance, it doesn't end up being taken care of? Where do you go from there?
Go to his boss.
Go
You
all
keep
up?
going home. You follow it all the way up as high as you have to go
But at
to
least-
get a resolve. But you start
Start
with,
the fleet manager.
Right. It's got to start with
Chain-
the fleet manager.
Chain of command.
But it might not be the result
But
you
who would
want.
be-
Sometimes it's just like getting an education.
So I know
understanding
for-
why it is the way it is too.
I know for me,
boy.
hey,
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening to
like
you.
if you hear, like if I know for me, I go to Jim Wilkins.
Yeah.
Like if I have a problem with my fleet manager, I go to Jim Wilkins.
And
Who's that in reefer?
Yeah, but you at least
and
start
that's
with
stand
it.
on.
No, but
Oh
who
no,
is the
that's stand on.
person?
That's stand on, man. On our end, and then it goes up more and
But
more.
it's different in every terminal too, right? Depending on
Yeah.
where you're dispatched out.
In Pittston, it would be Richard Brock. In Salt Lake, even though they're not an entity by airway. I think it is Aaron
Keep the
Ward.
annoyance to a minimum.
Oh.
It's a proclaimed terminal.
It really
Just put your name on the side of the
Is Aaron
building.
Ward the terminal manager? I thought he was or is he the PSD guy there?
He the man.
He's the man. Okay.
He the man.
Okay.
Not that I'm gonna let you use it, just the FYI for you. Let me cough and get this out. Carl says he gets 80% discount as the district manager at Gucci.
Hey Carl, if you go to pass over the other videos, you'll see
So
my
there you go.
email.
He did
Email
say I
me,
got
please.
y'all on that. I'm just saying.
I need you to email me.
I just want you guys to think about you paying 20%. They're still making
Yeah, you get the
profit.
knockoff.
Waffle
That's
click,
what Gucci
baby.
stuff is worth.
Waffle click, baby. Hey, it's better than stuff
What'd
we
you say?
seen over
You get the
time with
knockoff
different
Gucci. You get
pedicures.
out the back.
Oh Lord.
Boy,
Gucci spelled wrong.
well, we seen some things over there. Okay, he
It's
say
so good.
peg leg say back twisted
Sean,
ain't
I was
up
about to
yet.
get you.
Welcome
James
back.
Spears said, "Yeah, I was thrown in a blizzard." Oh,
James 30.
look, that's a crazy story, but I mean, I looked at the map. How'd he come in? But he handled that, baby. Minnesota, baby, they get all up there. It was winter time.
Please
Go
email
Lions.
me, sir.
Timmy Turbo say, "Go Lions."
Why would you say that?
Charles Cook get on here and say, "What is each person's strength and weakness as a driver? How do you handle a situation if the delivery is late?"
Depends on why it's
It
late.
depends on why it's late.
Yeah.
I mean, you really got to have weather, accidents.
Something out of your
That's really
control.
it.
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
truly out of your control. Anything else, to be honest, and I think all of us can agree, piss poor planning.
Yep.
Pretty
I
much
mean,
results.
And so you
Yeah.
can't really call and cop out and say I overslept. You signed up for this.
The thing is also too is keep them up to date on situations. If
Yeah.
you decide that if you find out that it's going to end up being late because of having the weather or if it has to do with traffic or something to that effect, and you wait until you're actually there and late, there's nothing they can do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Let
it
them
hours
know
ahead of
ahead of
time. We
time.
can
Yeah.
reset that appointment.
Give
so
them
you're
a
not
chance
actually
to help
late.
fight for you, and then just don't necessarily just shoot yourself in the foot. But
Communication is the key.
And also, if it's weather, like our fleet manager is really good about actually messaging us proactively and saying, "Hey, I see it's really bad in that area.
Yeah.
You guys need to shut down. Let me know."
And a lot of people,
So-
I mean, most
Or just
companies,
send
they
you
gonna
into a
tell you that
hurricane.
you're the captain of the ship.
You guys
I
think
mean, a lot of the mega carriers per se,
Mhm.
they're pretty much gonna say that you're the captain of the ship. I always tell people take stuff with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't say good or bad about it, but understand that all of us on here would rather see you alive than laying in somebody's damn ditch.
Problem
Yeah.
would too, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
Problem would never ask you to rush doing anything. But if you don't tell them your
They don't know.
situation, they don't know.
what was that old
Closed
saying?
mouth don't get fed.
Yeah.
What was that
So
old saying?
Flatbed.
That load was their load so hot it won't get cooled off in a ditch.
yeah. So quick say
make your corpse
reefer.
well. So
Let's
Quickly
see.
Don't
go
worry.
flat man.
Derek say don't go past the 40. Derek didn't go past the 40 in the winter.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Well, I tell y'all a story about that boy.
I'll go past the 40.
Lord, Sean, you only go to Ochaletta and back 3 times a year to drop that hook. That's Mike.
I kind of figured this way. Just keep clicking.
Just keep clicking.
Quick say,
Just keep
Spears say quick. They having a private conversation again.
Unmedicated got a good one.
Okay.
Trying to get that DQ.
Is there a requirement after trifecta not to smile in the spot when your picture is taken?
This is another one of them.
Here we
Just
go.
keep clicking. Just keep clicking.
Part of why we doing these pictures is because they want us to take a picture, send it in, and then they can choose who's on there.
Now they do, yeah.
Yeah.
What pictures they post.
Oh, for real?
That's why you send it in the picture. So
They ain't told me
you know,
sending nothing. but
all
if
them
they
pictures
gonna
that look
pick
like
and
this
choose-
right here
I don't
ain't
even
going
cover
up no
myself.
more.
Yeah.
So
if they're
we'll
gonna
just do the
pick and
videos.
choose what they want to put up. I'm not sending them nothing. I
I
mean, why
don't
you just don't
expect
put
to care
everybody
less
up?
about
The thing is, also,
Yeah.
they're putting it on the student to say, because like, for instance, like if you send it yourself, they
We
want
just
the
interview
student
all
to
our
freaking
students
send
that
it.
pass.
Yeah.
We were done with that.
So, D say trucker D. Well, she laughing at us. Oh, here come these boys. I'm gonna keep going past y'all. Y'all can talk amongst each other. Earlier this year,
No,
Busy,
no.
bro.
I think
I
that
got
was
any more real questions.
no. That was the question on when was the last time
Oh.
he walked with him, or he walked
She
with her.
say Daryl be faking though. D
Oh.
say you be pump faking.
Oh,
It's true.
Oh.
flabbergasted. I am always there, D. Just
In spirit.
not ready. But
Johnny
I'm
on the
always there.
He's there standing by his
He's
side.
there
Johnny on
on
the
you
flip
walk
side
around.
said,
They're at the finish line.
Good walk, Miss D.
I don't mind. a
Johnny,
couple.
I don't mind a couple of weeks of TNT. They said they have intermodal or Western Regional once I complete TNT.
They do.
So definitely, I mean, I would
The
come
longer
in.
you wait, the worse
Yeah.
it's gonna get.
The problem
Yeah.
is that
So
you
if you
got
just
It's
make
to,
it
ever,
jump.
it's ever changing. It's
Right.
fluid.
if you already have your CDL, what they're going to consider it doing is it's literally you're coming in, it's evals to show that you can do what you say that you can do.
Yeah.
With having that CDL,
Yeah.
it ain't going to be that long of a process, man.
And if he
Right,
does
but if
go
he
out,
comes in and he has to go through he has to do the refresher, that's 30,000. So like if they're telling you there's a chance you may not have to do that, the longer you wait, the more likely it is you're gonna have to do it.
Mhm.
So like if you're gonna make the jump it now, get it out of the way.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
also 30,000 really ain't that long, man. You're talking about what? a
Right,
few
especially
weeks
if you
or-
got the experience and you can get going. You know what I mean? Like you gonna fly.
it goes by quick.
Huh?
It does.
Goes by quick.
Somebody happy.
Because yeah, you're learning in the process.
So-
You're not stopping. You just keep boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Because for me, like they threatened it with me. I had 6 months off before like I was doing dump truck and stuff like that, and 6 months of not doing nothing. They threatened me with it, and I ended up getting my own truck. So they
So-
put me right in the truck. Like
And-
go for it, bro.
For this guy, he's not driving,
Okay.
teaching you the job, so you do want that TNT time.
It was really just getting refamiliared with the reefer and
Right.
protocol and how we do
Yeah,
things.
learning prime paperwork. Yeah.
Learning the prime way.
Right.
Just make the
Exactly.
jump.
Okay.
It's
So-
learning
And
that
the
30,000 will
job
go
at the
quick.
industry.
All right,
Because you already got
Spears,
that experience.
Spears and Quick. I went ahead and sent y'all both each other numbers. You feel me?
That's why he's playing on his phone. In the
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Playing on the phone in
Oh,
the
you
middle
took
of
the
line because
Gucci
y'all was talking and I was playing on my phone. Might have been catching the Pokemon. Yes,
True.
3 of us up here, 4 of us up
Trainer
here play
codes.
You
Pokemon.
already know when Dale was talking on the pad, bobtail, he's not looking for a trailer. He is finding Pokemon.
You can't prove that.
Lie.
How often do you
Can you
have to unload your own truck? Years ago, I had to unload
We-
those trailers and it sucks. Never,
I've
you got a
only had to
flower
do
load.
it.
unless it's flowers.
So now even the flower loads, like most of those are actually
You actually unloaded.
receive or unload anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
because
it was
they
like
went
it
away
was
from
like
that.
3. No, it was like 3 pallets.
Like the
and I
ones
think
that
it
we
was at a
doing,
Aldi's.
them boutiques
I
and
had to,
stuff.
like,
They don't
lock their
unload. We
door,
unload.
Go
Because
in,
those coming through,
get a pallet
coming
jack,
from Florida,
take
they
the
were going
pallets
away
off,
from where
take
we were
it to
actually
their
have no
freezer
touch break.
department.
Right, but they're
Really?
just stopping.
Yeah, I
going
couldn't
to
just
that
take it
way.
off and leave it right there on their dock. I had to take it to
That's
their
what I
freezer
found about working
department.
for that lady.
Was that in the load
We get the
information
loads
when you
that
got
prime
it
and
that
them
you were gonna
don't
have
want.
to do that?
You go to some shitty ass places.
Maybe they
Mhm.
planned
No, have you ever done one?
I've only had to do that twice.
at Aldi's.
All right. Did you see the new Prime ways and how Sean get printed before mine, Jason?
Oh, Jason.
What happened?
And
I
Sean
didn't know
got
it
printed
came
in
out.
Prime ways.
I didn't know
Who
it
is
came
it?
out.
Jason, Jason?
You
Our
in the
Jason.
magazine, bro?
International
You
Jason.
famous? Well, I gotta give you one of these magazines.
Proper planning.
Jason.
Proper planning prevents piss poor performance, partner. Exactly.
One of your students again.
Hey, wait a
Probably
minute.
one
What was
of mine.
Jason going to be in Prime Ways for?
Oh, I
It's a
think
veteran-
they,
it's a-
yeah,
it's a
they did
veteran
event.
a little interview, but they showed him they showed him talking. I think it was at not the gala, this whatever past thing that they had over at the convention center.
Gotcha.
Showed him talking.
If a driver has to, can they talk to Mr. Lowe if they claim the chain of command to solve the problem?
Well, they said he has the open
Yeah.
door
Robert has
policy.
an open door policy.
But
I've
one of
seen
the
plenty
first
of people
questions
do
with anybody in any authoritative position, even right up under him, the
Yep.
first thing they're gonna ask is, have you spoke to,
Yeah.
have you tried to address it?
Make sure
And
you
then-
run the chain
yeah,
of command before you
At
get
least
there.
attempt it. And if it is that bad to where you feel like that whole chain of command is just against the whatever isn't gonna resolve it, then by all means step to him. Just step to him. You don't trust it, step to him. He is more than willing to talk to you.
Oh yeah, just might after a while when you keep going to him on some stuff that you didn't
You
talk
know
to your
where
fleet
his door
manager
is?
about, he might start getting a little bit perturbed on you.
You know where his door is?
Yeah,
In
right
front.
I
behind them.
bet you do.
Listen,
I bet he knows where the desk is too.
Oh, it's stuck on your shoulder.
Probably get stuck to her
I
hair.
sent my
No, it didn't
twin
get stuck
brother.
to my
Oh,
hair.
If it did, you probably
oh, he said he sent his twin brother to Prime. He's doing TNT right now. He told me the last night the process is too long. Give me a holler tomorrow, bro, and we gon' we'll chop up some things. You feel me? I mean, there's some things
There's
that I
so
probably
many
can help
things
you
that-
with that the
But there's-
variables.
Right, like there's so many things that come into play and why
But
TNT takes forever.
We'll talk back and forth.
Like
Kind
if the TNT goes home for vacation, stuff like that,
Does the
trucks
student
break down,
go
stuff like
Oh,
that.
Nick changed his
Yeah.
name.
You don't.
Have you
don't-
hit
Yeah.
any
Hey,
students
Nick
that's
changed his
extra
name now.
mile?
It's
Yeah.
Nick.
So Nick says, how do you, and I guess we can all answer this. Hawk too? I mean,
What?
Go back now.
Hi, Hawk.
Hawk, could you first answer this, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nick want to know, how do you train someone that accent is hard to understand and don't understand English so well?
Speak up.
Trial and error.
Yeah, I just
And you get a lot of those too, by the way.
yeah, I do. I just deal with it. I mean, I say what you said. I say that a lot, so I don't know. It ain't as bad as it seems.
Patience and patience.
You know,
Yeah.
patience is the key. So
You know.
I would just say patience. That's
Well, you're talking to the Somalian king over here.
I mean, well, you got to, and all of us have had our share, so you
I mean, we
Oh, I was
get
gonna
simplify.
say, you're not from
We get it.
Somalia.
You pretty much simplify.
You might as well
and
be.
Speak. I mean, when you say you simplify and try to understand,
Right. Yeah, common ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you try,
to
it's
find a
gonna
way
be a
to-
common ground at some point,
Yeah.
right?
You can't just give up and just
Well,
because
there's-
they don't understand what you're saying.
Right,
And then
further-
You have to want to do it in the first place.
That's a good
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if you just write it off out the gate, you're not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
You can't treat somebody like burden.
Yeah, you
Also-
can't. I mean, you can't meet somebody and say as soon as you meet them because they have a language barrier that you're gonna drop them.
right.
But what
That ain't
I
gonna
did
happen.
with the few of mine is, if they was having trouble on certain parts, whatever, I'd have them write it in their language, like whatever they need to learn to get it. So then they'll put what we have on the paper and then what they wrote in their language and see what they're looking at and know it.
Actually, that
Yeah.
motivates me even more.
That's
Honestly,
it.
yeah.
We also all have the advantage.
If I got a
guys, is we
person
have
with a language
multiple-
barrier, It motivates me
The
even
ones
more.
that suck make you feel good.
people who work really
Like-
hard for it.
Right.
But
Give
we
me a-
also have the advantage that we have
Courtney.
multiple students, so we can have
Yeah.
a student, 2 students, 3 students do it and let somebody
Yeah.
watch and walk them through it. And
So
they
you'll
can learn
find a
visually
way,
as
I mean.
well.
find a way.
You
Yeah.
remember
If you have a
Courtney.
shoe addiction, how many can you fit in your truck without
That's for
it
you.
looking
Oh, that's for
cluttered?
you.
That's for
That's for
you.
me.
that is definitely one of your old students.
Two gallon
I got
2
slides.
gallon Ziploc bags, and then stack them under your bed. You know what I'm saying? It's little stuff. I mean,
We're
How
gonna-
many? The question
I
is
try
how
to-
many pair, bro?
Yeah.
47
47?
max. That was my max that I had in my truck at one time
And she,
Hey,
and
what
she
color
said
shoe
it
game
not
makes
with
small
one.
liters on?
with a
Yeah.
student.
I'm nowhere.
With a student? Damn.
Yeah, with a student. That was when I used to train. When I was training on the regular.
Were they cuddling with your
Back when
shoes?
we
No.
didn't sit
No,
here.
he made them scrub and sleep on the floor.
No, I knew how to pack.
Like the student stuff.
I used this. I use this thing that a lot of people lack: common sense.
Ooh.
I got common sense. That's why I got slides on right now.
And I drove with those all day. I never drove with shoes on.
Can't ruin those
Dirty,
things with a
make
full
sure
pedal.
you do an AAR. Oh, I got you, baby. Let's see. Don't even.
Did he say AARP?
Nah. Military terms, 500.
Oh, it's not the old
See
people
what
thing?
Mike can
These
say.
say don't even. She called you a liar.
What did
Yeah,
Mike
he
say?
said calling you out.
Might say my boy,
My vote.
my vote, Twist has a better shoe game than no.
Oh,
Full blown troll right
To,
now.
to each his own.
man, if you had hair, that shit would be straight up green right now.
Hey,
Miss D, I would just say download the Pokemon game on your phone, and maybe Daryl would walk with you.
He would.
Pokemon Go.
He needs
I think she got it, though.
motivation.
I work
He
for-
needs, bribery.
He
I
showed
work
you
for a
guys
major food service carrier running day cab with a 53-foot trip, 53-foot. Drive all conditions up and down Donna's a few times a month in San Fran, which is crazy. Oh, yes, sir, that is.
You can run it. I'm telling you, man, make that jump, dude. Like, if you really want to come out here and do that, you're gonna basically you go over there and start doing the intermodal stuff. Primarily, a lot of they're out the West
No.
Coast. They're going.
I don't think they're going to make you go through all that nonsense.
I don't
No.
think
They're going to have to verify you're doing what you're
Yeah.
doing. And once
Yeah.
they verify that, like I said, they told me I might have to go through TNT when I first started. And then they ended up not throwing me into it. So
D told Mike to go ahead and stop.
it.
Yeah, it's better if you're picking which one pays. Oh, yes, it's better if you're picking which one overpays for the same shoe. No, look at him, man.
this went left real
Look,
fast,
we
bro.
ain't-
Like,
let's not get into that debate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and seal it off real quick. When it comes to anything, at Prime, and it's hard pressed to find somebody that ain't. I am the shoe guy. It ain't
Oh,
nobody that
boy.
can touch it. Period. If they got something to touch on it, come sit down at this table. Highly law.
Who is that?
So let's go and finish that.
Let's have a different channel.
Let's go. Well, that's just gone.
Mike
That
trolling
was
in the
Jason.
debate.
then.
Oh.
Jason.
Jason-
Oh,
That was
Mike
Jason.
started
I
it.
just let it out
Jason
there
be
and put it out
gassing people up.
there. Now it's done and over with. It's
Jason
done.
barely got a burgundy pair of Vans that match the burgundy shirt he got. That's it.
Those are retro.
Hey, you know what? He
It's
always
from- it's-
matches those. so
Hey,
that's
D
okay.
called us the
Sometimes.
D called us the instructors banquet. If you have a CDL haven't been OTR in the past year, you only done 15 miles, 1,500 miles TNT.
You
15,000.
only have to
50,000.
You only have to do 15,000
Numbers are
miles
hard.
TNT.
Oh,
That was to
Yeah, because that
Johnny
makes
on the flip
sense.
side.
yeah, Johnny, that's for you right there.
Yeah.
You only have to do 15,000, but don't hold him to that
Mhm.
because
individual.
Michael Driver won't want to make sure
Well, he's
that
probably going to
recruit-
go to Salt Lake too if he's out that
but we
way.
want to make sure recruiting don't say something different and then
Right.
we done got his hopes up on it. But
Right.
that 15 sound like a good gauge.
You know what I'll do is I'll reach
But
out. I have some recruiting people. I'll talk to them and see what I can find out.
Talk to him for Timmy too, bro.
I tried talking to Timmy.
Hashtag Timmy Turbo.
I tried talking to him for
Hire
Timmy.
Timmy Turbo.
They hung up on me.
So Monica just
That's
called.
why we know Timmy
Mar-
Turbo could be a murderer. We don't know. You
Mar-
guys are-
Senegal.
Monica just called D the Senegal Whisperer.
Hey,
What?
Oh, I
We gonna
thought we
spend the
were
next 3 hours trolling people. but
Monica, I thought we were dogs.
under
bro,
the
you be
bunk,
talking to the
under the
Senegal
bunk-
people. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
under the
don't even
bunk,
know-
Senegal.
under the bunk area is for your truck supplies, not shoes, sir.
Oh,
I got enough money. I buy my supplies as I go. My shoes are more important.
Damn.
Can a new driver fresh out of TNT let an outside company back up their truck if they're in a really tight? If they're in a really
I
tight
would
spot?
say
Never. No.
Don't
You
do it.
should. If
Don't
If
never
you
let
do-
nobody get in your truck.
don't let nobody know.
Keep it on the hush of the hill.
Hey,
Yeah.
I never
You
said
taking a
Flip.
huge risk because even if they hit something, that's your responsibility.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if they have a beef with Prime and they decide, oh, I get in the Prime truck, now I'm going to slam into a wall?
Yeah.
Right? Like
Just learn the back, though.
2008, 2009, man, people would
Learn
help
the
you back
back.
up and back you into their truck.
Just saying.
That's when the fuel prices first jacked up, and they were getting the settlements out of the companies to.
Oh,
get out of their
dang,
trucks.
That is so messed up.
And
You got to be careful.
Timmy,
Hey, spot me while I get in here. It's tight. Help me out.
Timmy Turbo say, "Why would I want so many shoes on my truck? You can only wear one pair at a time, and it's a new day every day. ain't
Paisley Pegleg can only wear one.
it? But it's a new day every
Dude, you
day.
can have 48 pairs.
You can flip it. That's 96 for him. Which
Don't
division?
think he's gonna wear both.
Which division has the overall easiest vacuum maneuver to learn on the pad?
Flip it. Oh, see, yeah, Nick knows.
See, the thing is,
Because Nick got you to switch.
Nick actually did.
I know.
No, Nick didn't get me to switch. Me and Mike went out there one night because I had kept saying, "Dog, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it."
Mhm.
I tested two
Nick
students.
showed you
I
the
tested
greatness.
2 students on it. Nick said, "Bro, let me show you how to make this a touch easier." He showed me how to make it a touch easier. I took it, made it my own,
Mhm.
and now I'm Gucci with it.
And now you have a flatbed.
So in that case, for me, it's easier. But can I get on the box? Have I had to get on the box?
Speaking of boxes, have you guys tried?
So let's see. God dog it. There's no rust on.
What is it?
Hey, who is unmedicated, man? You got to show your face because they really just. Well, that was the old ways. There's no rust on my nuts. That's that thing. That's the only thing I remember while I traded on the pad.
Wow.
There's
Wow.
no,
rust
there's no rust on my nuts and no powder around the holes.
I'm not losing my job for this YouTube channel.
I got 200 pairs of shoes because of you, boss man. I'll pass you eventually when I die. Go look at TikTok and see what mail call was today. Let's see. Shoe got.
I'm
Oh.
right behind you.
Oh yeah, Flip ain't playing, boy. Flip wear like a size 6.5, 7. He ain't playing.
What in the world?
Well, it's easy
Is
when
he
you
gonna
shop
half
kids'
price for all
shoes.
his shoes?
His
That
little
boy
baby
for
foot.
real. He for real.
He got a little baby foot.
Got a baby foot, but that boy be. He came in the game with his shoe game on head.
I mean,
D-Lab
it's-
Would
man.
you really just fall over?
Let's
it
see.
is when you're a little baby
Here's
foot.
a new
I mean,
one. Can you go from flatbed to reefer or the other way around? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can switch.
But
If you go to flatbed, they prefer, am I right, that you do the boot camp and they prefer that it would be smart to go out with a TNT to kind of learn.
it just depends on how long you've been doing it.
Yeah.
But it is much harder. So, like, if you first come in and you want to go flatbed, because they're going to do everything. The way I break down the divisions is reefer is the baby. You know what I mean? Like, that's the little girl. You know what I mean? Like, tanker, that's the step kid, and flatbed is the redheaded foster child. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want you to. They don't want.
There is
they,
a box here. You're at
They don't-
Waffle House trying to eat pancakes.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, and when you eat the pancakes at the Waffle House, they put you off in the corner. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want this dude seen, but we're going to serve him. So
All
they don't
right.
like you to jump from when you're in reefer. In your first year, they don't want you to jump out of there. They hold on to you. You know what I mean? Like, and they say, "Oh, you can't just go flipping divisions." But
Hey,
if you go flatbed first and then jump over, they don't care.
Hey, Spears, we definitely. Hey, he said it's been a pleasure. He out. Y'all drive safe on that road. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
and
out?
on the path for the ones who train. Hey, Spears, you
For the
keep,
ones that don't leave,
hey, you keep sending us people, bro. You sent me plenty. You now got other people, different personalities that you know if they don't mesh with mine, and you know off rip, you got plenty of people on here. Please send them my way. We definitely appreciate you, Marcus, Quick, all them port boys. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta know
So,
who he's sitting.
Carly, what are we at the award show?
Huh?
I said I gotta know who he's sitting in messages.
Them boys,
Shout out,
literally.
shout out to the port
Them
boys.
boys-
You know what I mean?
Them boys sending.
Gotta
them
give it up
boys
to the
sending
one
people.
upstairs. Gotta thank God.
They all sending people from out there. Like they literally send people constantly.
I'm
to
just
Prime.
saying, man.
I'm
Like,
just-
feel
I mean,
I'm at
they
the
love
BET
asking.
Awards.
But they know
wanna
I
thank-
don't mesh.
Did you say it was the BET
I
Award?
want to thank my Lord and Savior. I want to thank the port boys.
But to my mom, you
Shout
really
out
did
Quick,
Jonesville,
Spears, you know what I mean?
Jonesville all day, baby.
Jonesville. You know what I mean? Like A-Town down, you know.
All right, so
Moving on, sorry.
no, I mean we've been on here for an hour and we ain't had a good guy doggone thing following us. You know what I'm saying? Spears said he got us. He
All these
said,
answers were a hot mess. I'm just saying.
Was that still coming in your face? Sorry.
"What's the
We need
process?"
to
Yeah,
seating
these big heads been in the
arrangement.
way the
Oh,
whole
hold on.
hour.
That's a good
This
one.
is good. Hold on, before we ain't even ending right now because this is damn good.
That's a good one.
The
What's
email
the
king.
process? What process you need to change? Do you need to change your fleet manager?
Ask your mom.
One,
What is
I
what
mean,
question is this?
like-
Mom, just being
but
mean to
literally,
me.
like everything that you do, you might want to have a trail on that. I mean, you got to have something to go off of, whether it be your numbers, y'all conversations back and forth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Paper trail.
Like you got to have a paper
QC.
trail to that. And when you do that, QC, email, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you have to, you then reach out. You reach out to their boss. If they're not willing to listen, you keep going. You can add somebody into each one of them emails if necessary
Have your
till you
ducks in a
get
row.
what you want.
Yeah.
But you have to have your ducks in a row to truly do it. It can't just be because I don't like this person.
If you're gonna go fight, you better
You know
have
what I'm
everything
saying?
dressed right, ready. to
Yeah,
rock and
you got to
roll.
go in, and it can't be just because he gave me a week of bad loads.
He keeps sending me to the snow.
But the FYI, sales is the one that's giving them loads.
Yeah.
And fleet
Well, you
managers
chasing-
do look over, but
You
that's
chasing
that
money
go
too
between.
here.
Or I'm
You know what I'm
tired
saying?
of not being able to get home whenever I requested home time, but I requested it a few
Right.
days before.
Right.
And that's,
And I'm in California and got to get to Virginia.
I mean, if you got
you know,
problems,
there's a
you're taking that
7-day
to your
grace
next
period,
person.
right?
Exactly.
So if you're going to request home time,
What a giggle.
Jason,
What'd he
you ain't shit.
We'll just pass it around and let it be read.
Boy, that boy, they ain't.
Jason
Boy.
sent a private message.
So, and I mean, hopefully that answers your question. And if you have an issue, feel free to reach out to any one of us privately, and somebody can help you or advise you. Not really outside of your fleet manager,
fine.
but if you don't feel comfortable at the moment of trying to make that move, at least talk to somebody that has some kind of knowledge in this industry. You feel me? Or at Prime.
Somebody might just stop you from doing something.
I read that
Yeah.
the right way, bro.
I
I read it the right
mean,
way.
somebody
I
wanna
knew
hear
what
it.
you were saying.
Basically, flatbed is like country person in a refrigerator.
We was just not trying to travel that road.
He want to know.
Oh, he put that in the chat.
So basically, flatbed is like a country person, and refrigerator is like city slick.
I like to say I'm both, motherfucker. Shit.
I'm from Jonesville, Florida.
Yeah,
Here we
Jonesville,
go.
Florida, son.
Insert 4 minutes.
Ghetto
shout
ass
out.
dirt.
Oh, the hate is real for
Oh,
the
you
skater
fine.
girl.
Oh, you see it?
Oh shit! My fault. Hold
My
on,
bad.
dog. My bad.
Hate is real for the skater girls.
Whoa.
What?
Hold on, dog. Why somebody jumped over here and said somebody to free him Hawk? Bro, you ain't saying like a church mouse back there.
I told you should have been scooted up 30 minutes ago before someone went in on you.
You know it's coming in.
See,
Uh-oh.
I
You guys
knew
leave
it.
Hawk
344 the Gump, baby. D won't go with me.
Three,
D
three,
won't.
four, not
3,
three,
3,
four, four.
Daryl,
3,
can I have
3,
a
4.
juice?
He's scared to go with me.
Bro, if you can't just be throwing out numbers like that,
What
I think that shit don't matter.
I'm going
No, I just want
company
one.
first.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm going company first. Get some experience.
There
Then
you
go
go.
lease. What's your
You asked.
opinion? Well, you heard from me,
Should have known he'd go for a
and
treat.
everybody, all of us got our own opinion. He said he wants to go company first,
Yeah,
and then
good
go
good
lease.
idea.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the way to do it.
I always say every 30 days, evaluate.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
every
it's
90.
90.
My fault. Every 90.
3, 4, 4,
Evaluate,
when it's
evaluate.
3, 4, 30
Now-
to 90s now.
now here's
That's
the
what I
thing.
always say.
I would reach out to my fleet manager, especially if I'm considering doing it.
Mhm.
I would reach out to my fleet manager. Believe me, the whole lie of they're mad with you because you're going lease.
No.
They're not. You're still working for the same company.
They still got people in the
They-
wings.
They got people that's coming in.
Airs their
So-
feelings because they see you leaving, right? Like they have an attachment with you and they don't want to see you go. So are they mad? Yeah, because they don't want to lose a good driver, but they're still going to wish you the best. Like,
Yeah, but that
hey
whole
man, good luck.
they say
But they're sad to see you go.
you
than
more
anything.
so hear that whole they're pouting and they're punishing me now because I said I want to go lease. Most I can tell you, Rome Dog, he helps you. He tells you what it is to get what you need to do, whether it's your fuel mileage, critical events, or things like that. That's going to keep you from being totally successful at
He'll
Prime.
even help you out by
He's gonna
telling you
help.
what the load actually pays.
Yeah.
Because even as a company driver, you're not going to really know what the load pays because you're just learning it from the mile side of it. But he'll actually turn around. The good fleet managers will do it as well. They'll just tell you, hey, this load pays this much. This is where you want to go to get these types of loads and blah, blah, blah. Do your homework.
I would suck it up. I would suck it up and stay with the trainer, even though I don't agree with them. You're still learning something. Exactly.
Sometimes you might be learning what not
Exactly.
to do.
My dispatcher
Yeah.
is a good dispatcher.
In a lot of
He
cases,
never
in a
told me
lot of
that.
cases,
So
these
I'm
days,
glad.
I did that.
I sure
That's
haven't.
how I learned.
I mean,
I seen the bad stuff and learned what it
even
would
as a
take.
company
I saw
driver,
my
they can tell
TNT
us how
fuel
much the load
mileage
is,
and
even
went,
when
no,
I
I'm
get
not gonna
paid
do
for it.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I never asked.
All right, Carl.
Maurice ever tell
Hey,
you?
I'll be in touch, baby.
Only when
Your
I
number
ask.
ain't still the
Oh,
same,
okay.
so I will be calling you.
Yeah.
He's gonna call me?
Pete say, if I live in Texas and start driving, does company help me pay relocation fee if I change state of residence? No.
They only did that once from people that were moving from California and out because that whole AB5.
Just throw everything in your empty
you gave
trailer
my
and
number
move it.
too?
No, I was telling Carl, I'll holler at him.
Oh, she got happy.
Can lease drivers use different color marker lights on their trucks? Blue, green, etc.
That's DOT.
That's the DOT. That's federal.
You
government.
can
Negative
add
Ghost
lights,
Rider.
though. You can add
Yeah, go
lights.
ahead and
Yeah.
do that and let us
You
know
can
how that
add to-
works out so
you
that
can
we
add-
know to
you
give
can
the
add
advice for
to it,
next
but you
time.
can't take away
No,
from
you
what's there. What's there, it has to be
Required.
there.
You can just add decorative lighting.
You gotta
This
be
is all
careful.
good info. If any of my old guys retire want to drive, I think I'll lead them all to y'all. We appreciate that, Pete, no
Yeah,
doubt.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Let's see.
you.
Mike says, my students ask me my opinion on going lease right away. I ask them if they can cut hair. They always say no. My reply, so why do you want to open a barbershop if you can't cut hair?
Exactly.
But that's the thing for a lot of people, man. Is like, okay, well, you got the barber license now.
But a lot of people,
You know what I mean? Like you-
but a lot of people do want to do trial and error.
Yeah.
But then you're really playing with your livelihood at
That's the
some
thing
point.
is you don't know. You don't even know.
Especially
what
if you're
could
not
go
even
wrong.
prepared for it.
Especially coming out of TNT because
But everything
you
is
don't know how to run a logbook.
And I
Right.
don't want to take away from people that want to go
Solo.
straight lease. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Like the thing is, you are taking that chance,
Yeah.
but you also took a chance, like everybody took a chance coming here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they're taking that chance. So if you feel like you can, but also understand the pros and the cons and the risk that you may be taking should you go lease off jump. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I mean, crawl before you walk if you want to, but if you want to take off running, some people have taken off running, and I know, and there's a lot of them that do take off running. There are a lot of success stories more than there are failures that go straight lease. So we ain't gonna say that just our own opinion.
understand it's a business.
Yeah.
Like,
On
and
the
it's-
lease side,
and at
too,
the end of it,
Prime
it's
does have a
your
lot
business.
of resources that they put at your guys' disposal if you're going lease. So the thing is, like your Jumpstart program, your ACE 2, they give you all the different tools of what you can to be successful. It's not like
Okay.
they're just going to just kick you and go.
right.
But
They
the thing
want you
is-
to be successful.
Exactly, because
That's
if
how they
you're
make money.
successful, they're successful.
Yeah. So let's see. You getting paid for your product placements?
No, need to work on that though.
Not yet. Apparently, we're trying to
pancake
get
thing
a
was just
Jack.
waffle.
So-
Pancake thing was just waffle.
So the detention pay for the first 2 hours is the first 2 hours free if they pay. What? So it's detention free for the first 2 hours. Then are you getting paid?
It just depends on the shipper.
That depends on the customers.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean,
They're
I
all
would
different.
definitely have to check with that.
Some don't pay attention at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
If I have a felony conviction,
Don't
not
ask this
driving,
guy. Don't ask this guy.
Yeah,
He's
so
not convicted.
related,
It's
can I become a truck driver?
What
You
is it?
can
What is
if
it
you have a
again?
felony conviction, not
Not driving or assault related.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
It depends.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
drug related is even assault is more forgiving than drugs.
If it was
Yeah.
anything
Like,
like
a drug
larceny,
conviction is it's hard. But the biggest thing that I learned is time. Or
Yeah, I was
robbery.
gonna say
You
it
gotta have
depends strictly on
how long ago, and it like a lot of people don't realize like when did the punishment end. So whatever you were doing, like even if you were in jail, got paroled, when did your parole end? And then it's an X amount of time from then.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is too is like the thing like it's on the conviction too. They aren't going to hire you if you were arrested for armed robbery. Like if anything larceny related, they're
Yeah.
not going to have
Right,
Grand
theft,
Theft
drugs.
Auto.
Yeah.
Lots of
But-
so it depends on
and I
how,
mean-
how long it's been.
Right.
there's success stories out there. I know a guy that did 85
Well, you know a
85
guy.
applications and literally got accepted one
Mhm.
and has been on the road ever since. So
It only takes
definitely
It only
try.
takes one.
Yeah, so definitely keep trying. If it's not us,
Mhm.
it's somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have
It's
to eat
plenty
your
of it's,
stupidity.
I mean,
and there's plenty of food out here for us to eat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying in
Yeah.
the same breath though, like bro, to get to where I am through that felony was not an easy fucking task. You know what I mean? Like you have to eat a lot of shit to get here.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
just eat your
We
shit.
just
and
wrap it
move
up,
on.
man. Detention pay isn't paid at the end of every
No,
week.
no. I was gonna say
It's based on reconciliation of these are contracts that Prime have. So
You get paid.
you get paid when they pay Prime.
Right.
So if their reconciliation is every week, okay. If it's every 30 days,
Right.
you may see it pop up.
Surprise.
You mean you
You know
know
what I'm saying?
Mine was like, I think the max I've had
Every
was
time
like
you already
almost
forgot
6
about
or
it.
7 weeks before
Yeah.
I saw that detention.
And sometimes it just pop up. What you was about to
That's
say?
many
I
times.
was gonna say, you know, for those who,
Yeah, that's many
especially for the
times.
young
I'm like,
ones,
what the hell
Yeah.
is this?
who want to be out
I forgot
there
about it.
doing the extra stuff and then decide, hey, well, I want to go get a job. Oh, I haven't did that stuff for 2 months or however it goes. Well, I took a home test.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the day,
We're not apologetic. Say what you mean.
man,
Look,
if
baby,
you
you out
out
here smoking weed.
if you out here smoking weed
And
and,
popping
you
them
decide to
perks.
want to come and get a job, and you like, well, I haven't smoked in 2 months. Well,
Don't-
the drug test that they give you guys wherever you go at the clinic is more thorough than the ones you guys get at the store. So if you come here and you test dirty, you're not going to get hired on. You got to wait another 3 years, and then also too, they're going to suggest you go to drug counseling.
The thing is,
And you also have to get your own ass home.
Yeah, you got to
Make
find
sure
your
you
way
can
home.
pass when you come
Crime
out.
does
I mean,
not
we don't
send you
come.
home.
I mean, but that's just what we all been saying for the longest. Come here as a damn adult, man. Don't come here. It's a doggone job. Like,
Yeah.
don't sit up here and come in here like you
Damn
playing
sense.
around.
This isn't a job right down the
Being,
street.
yeah, I mean, if you wouldn't go into a Fortune 500 company like that, you wouldn't go. Would you trust you working for you? If you wouldn't trust you working for you,
right.
you might want to change your shit.
Because that literally happened to me like a month ago, where the student I was supposed to get was referral from a prior student that I had trained. It was actually, I trained his mom, so she referred her son. And I'm thinking like, well, why has your class cleared and you haven't? And I told him, I said, well, maybe because where you got it done at, it's just taking a little bit longer. Then he wants to pull me to the side and then tell me that. And so a couple of days later, what happened? He told me that he got the call talking
So
about it was
these are-
dirty. So
We learned too that second hand. Oh, my friends would smoke. Don't play that.
Second
Yeah.
hand is always.
Yep.
Exactly.
Seen somebody get fired.
They
for
say
that
she was a transplant.
That's because she took that. She took
Yeah.
that option whenever
Yeah,
she
to
moved out
come-
of Cali.
one.
Yeah.
Out of Cali.
So
Hello,
Churney
everyone.
to.
What?
I don't know. She say hello, everybody. Hey there.
What's going on?
CHERNI.
Man, the picture of him, like,
Oh man.
Where? Which one?
Oh, this one right here. They say, "What up, Turtle Man?" That's what they call you now, Turtle Man. Oh, you remember that? The turtle video. The turtle video.
That's not on the.
Am I not truly known?
We might, hey, don't worry. I got that video. I will be posting that for y'all to see.
That's
Yo,
not
yo,
really-
I have not seen this
You
video.
know,
you haven't
hey,
seen it?
we took care of all of our intros. Now we know
Turtle Man.
Turtle Man.
Just because it's a black guy, you assume it's hot. That is
Exactly.
so bad.
Oh,
So says the white
You
girl.
just saw a shadow and he was like, "That's hot."
You saw Hawk's face when his eyes were like that.
So if I'm sitting in the dock,
I said check his shoes.
so if I'm sitting in the dock, waiting to get unloaded for 6, 7, 8 hours, watching my clock disappear, I'm not getting paid, can't leave. Basically, you're a prisoner.
That's a good way to.
First of all, why ain't you
That's
put yourself in a
I
sleeper
tend to
berth?
call it a
What?
hostage
Yeah,
situation.
because if you would never 8 hours, I get
That's
my
a sleep.
18
That's an
split
18
up out of
split.
I was
there.
about to
Right
say
there.
it's called.
Like, you
I
gotta stop
mean-
looking at things as a negative and learn to make them work in your favor.
That's something that,
Like, you're not going anywhere.
and to be honest, that's something we all
That's
signed
actually a
up
good
for.
thing, though.
We signed up for the ups, we signed up for the downs. We
Yeah.
signed up for that, and it takes some resiliency to do this job. I mean, you gonna sit places at times.
Yeah.
It happens.
Roll down the window, scream.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hate to say that it happens, and it's not the best feeling in the world, but make the most of it when it happens.
Because think of it this way: if you did an 8-2 split at a certain situation or location, are you getting paid for it if you did it at a truck stop? No. So the thing is, you're still doing an 8-2 split, but right after that, you can go get another load and keep going.
Hence why I said flatbed.
Because if I know I already been sitting in the door for 2 hours, guess what? I'm going to sleep.
Tim say he can clean. He can clean.
45 minutes.
He's so clean. You can eat his. You can eat off his blood work.
What is that remix?
Been sitting too long. Tim said you can clean off his. He's so clean you can eat off his blood work.
Okay.
Let's see. Does Prime take loads to Canada, Alaska, or Canada?
That's Canada.
Oh,
wow.
We have very few select people that do them.
Yeah.
There's only a few
Well,
select people
the,
that.
the Canadian loads,
You gotta have a passport anyway.
they got people that cross
Operationally
over, and they
lower.
got different ways of getting it, but they
Right.
do send.
But it's usually mostly like the same people that they sent over
Because
the
they already
border.
have
Kind of,
everything
sort of,
that they
yeah,
have.
kind of, sort of, yeah. But they
Because-
do send it.
Right, they do.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's a
We have-
possibility.
We have a floral
Operations
run.
can.
lower.
We have a floral run that
Yeah.
picks up in Seattle and goes up into
About Anacortes.
yeah, and goes up into
Ferndale, actually.
Yeah, he knows all that area.
Yeah,
This motherfucker knows
Make sure
everywhere,
you have
bro.
your
Have you not
passport.
learned?
I'm
before
taking
you go
loads
into
everywhere.
Canada.
But we actually have had loads that have went into Alaska as well.
There was
You
there was
know
one
what
that
I'm
was from
saying?
South Texas.
They're very, very like
Yeah,
far,
who's
far
making
in
that
between.
trip?
Unicorn loads.
They got people that
Operation
like
Leaf
people,
Blower, son.
what it paid, it paid. But
Yeah.
Get the
okay, so
aliens out here.
Mario say the Mike Evans comment. I didn't go right after, but after he fulfilled his contract, I left, bought my own truck to drive for Landstar with my lease experience.
Cool. What did Mike
So-
say?
I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
this
What was the
is at some
contract?
point, but I'm sorry. For a
Good for you,
student,
Mario.
for a student coming to Prime, how much gear do you suggest they bring? Definitely bring
About a week.
a week worth of clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Not worth work of shoes.
And
Learn to multitask.
the basic functions of what you need. Don't come forgetting your toothbrush, your toothpaste. I mean, hygiene is
stuff. Bring the
very
hygiene
important
stuff.
out here.
Check what the weather is like. A lot of people
Yeah.
are surprised by Missouri weather.
Yeah, especially the
Shouldn't
ones
be.
that come out of Florida, they ain't never seen snow before.
All right, Nick. He said he got to go. He said he got to be home. He gonna be home tomorrow. Y'all be easy out here.
Later,
Be
Nick.
on
And matter of fact, we about to get up out of here too. We done pushed the limit. Hell of a show from everybody. I mean,
How do we push the limit on a show that we control?
we
Look,
did
dude,
good,
see, you
man.
have the
Take the
same
time.
crap when we do this on Food Bar.
If the people want us to be here, we need to be
The
here for the
people weren't
people.
talking no more.
And we trying to get up out of here, bro. We gonna end this motherfucker.
Where you
So-
gotta go?
You gotta go take a shower. and
Sleep.
go to bed.
Oh yeah, you guys have your shower thing.
How's that reefer?
Yeah.
How's that reefer?
I'm up at 2:00 in the morning.
Good for you. Me too.
That's the difference
What?
between reefer and
Yeah, I'm going to
bed.
bed.
That's all the damn
When
sense.
you waking up, I'm going to bed.
So, on behalf of the Unapologetic Instructors, we appreciate everybody coming. Make sure y'all check out Mandy's TikTok.
I'm established
Prime time.
1108. Holla at me.
Primetime Fits. We're gonna be
Oh
on
my
Food Bar
God.
Friday tomorrow with this clock not watching.
And also tune in for Black Friday tomorrow, right before Food Bar Friday at 1800 Central Standard Time.
Yes, sir.
See how he does that?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely,
Hey.
we appreciate.
Hey, Turtle Man, you got something to say?
Doodle, doodle.
Till.
You know what I'm saying? On behalf of all of us, we do appreciate it. I mean, if you don't come here, go somewhere. There's plenty of money out here driving these trucks. If you're willing to work hard, want the independency, benefits, you know what I'm saying? But if you come here to Prime, we definitely look forward to seeing these faces and hollering at us. So
You're
on
so
behalf of Jonesville Dirty, you know what I'm saying? Peace.
Amanda.
Peace.
Hit the button.
What, you ain't gonna tell them bye?
no Turtle Man.
Boss, out of here.